What's up? I'm Royce, and welcome to my channel where I talk about all things film and tech related. And today I'm talking about this really awesome USB-C cable, the Adonis USB4 2.0 cable from AOHi. And they're aiming for this to be the only USB-C cable you'll ever need. So let's talk about it. And if you're not familiar with AOHi, they are a company that specializes in making cables. I have some of their older cables here and chargers, power banks. I believe they even have a thumb drive as well. But yeah, they all kind of have that same bright yellow, blackish, grayish hue for their theme, which is really cool. And a lot of these products have already been backed on Indiegogo. So they are a trusted company and people like their products. Here's the thing with USB-C. It was supposed to unify the cable plugging in system where companies would have all their own proprietary ways of plugging in their devices. Then USB-C came along and was like, no, this is the only thing that you need. It's compact, reversible, it doesn't matter which way you plug it in, it's gonna work. This is the future. But here's the truth about USB-C. Not all these cables are created equal. Even though they got the same USB-C plug at the end, some are meant for fast data transfer speeds, some are meant for not fast transfer speeds, some are just meant for charging your devices, right? So even though we're buying these cables thinking they're all doing the same thing, a lot of them really don't. And it wasn't until improvements were made on the USB technology itself that would assure us that when we buy a USB-C cable, it's actually going to do all the things that we would want it to do. And that brings me back to this cable right here, the Adonis USB4 2.0 cable that literally will do everything that you need it to do. You want fast transfer speeds? It's got it. You want fast charging speeds? It's got that too. You want to be able to plug up to high resolution displays? Guess what? It does it all. And how it's able to do all those things is highlighted in its name, USB4 2.0. USB4 2.0 is the latest and fastest USB standard that opens the door for speeds of up to 120 gigabits a second of data transfer speeds, 240 watts of fast charging, and 80 gigabits a second of file transfer speeds. So if you're a video editor, someone like that, that it's equivalent to around 10,000 megabytes a second of data that you can transfer. And it handles all this data, video, and power delivery simultaneously. So you no longer need all these different USB-C cables to do all the things you want. You just need one. The Adonis cable is also Thunderbolt 5 compatible, which offers those same features and means this will pair really nicely with that new Mac Mini M4 Pro. Now, let me just back up to the file transfer speeds I was talking about earlier. 80 gigabits a second or 10,000 megabytes a second is absolutely awesome. And yes, there aren't a lot of devices out right now that take advantage of USB 4.2 or Thunderbolt 5, but trust me, they are coming and they are coming soon. There are quite a few in development right now. There are a lot of Thunderbolt 5 USB 4 2.0 docks. Some hard drives are starting to come out that are compatible, and we're just going to see more and more as time goes on. So this is really a good investment for the future. And on top of that, the past, because even though with these new specs, this is completely backwards compatible with USB 4, USB 3.2, Gen 2 times 2, USB 2.0, USB 3.1, all the USBs, and Thunderbolt 5, 4, and 3. And what this represents is literally printed right here on the cable, future. This is literally the future. This one cable to rule them all. Now going back to 240 watts of power delivery, to put that into context, they're saying that you can charge your MacBook Pro 16-inch up to 50% in only 30 minutes. So that's pretty quick. And you can connect this thing up to all different types of displays. You can do dual 6K or 8K monitors, or you can do up to 3 4K monitors. Or if you just hooked up one 4K monitor, you can do 4K 540 hertz. So if you're a gamer, your Marvel rival rank about to go all the way up. So I do want to be clear about one thing. Even though USB 4 2.0 is in the name of this cable, the features that it provides is not exclusive to AOHi's cable. Any cable maker can use the USB 4 2.0 standard into their cables to do the same thing. But let me explain what makes AOHi's approach different and unique. First, it comes in really cool packaging. This is probably some of the coolest packaging I've seen just for a USB-C cable. Right there, it says future. That's really the message they're trying to push here. They really believe that their cables are made for the future. And it slides out just like this. And just when you think you're just going to open it and see the cable, no, not yet. They also provide a really cool kind of cable carrying case. Now, this case isn't unique to just this cable. They actually provide this with some of their other cable products as well. When you're throwing your cables in your bag, usually tying them up, you put them in like a, little pocket or pouch or something like that. Where with this, you kind of throw this in there and this can just be in the bag and you kind of don't have to worry about cables getting, tangled up. And that's why I think this is pretty unique that I wouldn't even think I would need for a cable, but it's awesome now that I have it. And you just take the cable out just like this and it slides out. And there you have the Adonis cable. Now the cable is 3.3 feet or 1 meter long. You can see that. And it is a bright yellow, something that at first glance I was like, you know what? I don't think that's for me. Yellow's not my color, but it's really grown on me because guess what? You will always see this. You will see this on your desk. If you misplace this, you're probably going to find where this cable is because of this. That kind of like started to grow on me as a concept as far as like keeping track of my cables and always know where they are and how they're being funneled or, if I lose them, I have a better chance of finding this because it's not going to blend in. And the cable body is made from a liquid silicone outer layer, which makes it super flexible. It's tangle free. And that I can attest to. This thing does not tangle up, which is yes. Let me just say yes. And they promote it as skin friendly, which I get to because, it's very smooth. It does make it really easy to fold up and store in that case that they provide. Yeah, and just overall, it's just really cool and it looks futuristic. Kind of the thing, it's plastered everywhere. Future on the cable, future on the case, future, right? Like it looks futuristic and it goes along with, their other products here. This is their 140-watt charger. You plug it in right here. It's got a really cool design to it. It's a really cool theme. I dig it. Now, the Adonis cable isn't out yet, but you can pre-order it on AOHi's Indiegogo page, which is live right now, and I'll leave a link to that in the description below. It's going to retail for $59, but if you pre-order on Indiegogo, you can get an early bird price of $35, or if that's already gone, you can get the second early bird price, which is $39. It's only $4 difference. So if this is already piquing your interest, I recommend hitting that link in my description now and securing yours sooner rather than later. It also comes with an 18-month warranty, lifetime support, and AOHi says these cables will start shipping sometime in March. As I stated earlier in this video, this is literally the cable that does everything. If you are a filmmaker that wants the fastest, most reliable transfer speeds for all those 8K, 12K, 17K raw footage that you're editing on that super crisp 8K display, this right here is going to get the job done. I mean, yes, you'll need all the other devices that are capable of doing all those things, but this will be the thing you plug into the things that can do them. So go ahead and hit that Indiegogo link in my description and check out AOHi's Adonis USB4 2.0 cable for yourself. I really do think you're going to like it. I know it's weird, marketing a cable versus like a hard drive or a camera, or a monitor or something like that. But this is really the backbone and something that we need to, especially as content creators, need to start looking at investing in, because if you don't have a solid cable, it doesn't matter how good your other devices are, so definitely go check it out. And that's it for this video. Hopefully you found it helpful. And if so, please like and subscribe to the channel. It really means a lot. And until next time, I'll catch y'all later.